Welcome to another video.
So a few things have changed. Well, I've got the whole back end together now. I wasn't going to put it together because I was going to wait for to do rear diff bushes and things like that, but turns out I'm getting going to get a GK Tech rear diff plate. So when I do that, I'm going to finish off the stuff in the rear, but my dual calipers in, the whole rear knuckle, everything's all in. So yeah, all put in and put back together. I spent the last couple of hours doing that. Mounted the rear bar better, and now I'm just dropping the oil. It's still coming out now, so I've got to head down to Super Cheap or somewhere like that and grab oil and a filter for this Johnny. I've also got to try and organise to get this thing a windscreen, and I've still got to finish mounting the dash. Kind of want to do it a bit better than it is. It's mounted on one side, it's just not mounted on the other side, which doesn't give it good mounting. So that's sort of where I'm going. I do want to find different seats for this car. The Kirkies are okay, but they just lack shoulder support, and I quite like having that good shoulder support. So especially after sitting in those seats the other day, so I'm probably going to try and snag something up pretty soon to get put in this car. Other than that, we're very, very close to being able to get this thing to the track. But I've actually had to cancel tonight's drifting because we were going to have drifting tonight. We're meant to have more storms coming through. It's been raining this morning, and it's meant to rain in the next couple of hours. But you look, I completely emptied this pool only a few days ago, and it's like 2 feet deep in the bottom of my pool already. So yeah, we've definitely had quite a bit of rain, with a whole bunch due this afternoon. We've had like warnings for severe thunderstorms and all that sort of jazz. So cancel the event. It is what it is. Gonna head to the auto store in a sec. But another update for you guys. My grass is absolutely killing it. So that's very close to being ready for its first mow. So I'm super pumped on the grass in the backyard. It's going really nice. Ignore the weeds behind me. That's obviously where the deck is going to be. So I haven't sort of messed with that area too much. I'm just going to wait. Well, I think we have to put like black plastic down, some concrete footings, and get the decking in. I nearly pulled the trigger on a barbecue today as well, which will happen. I'm going to get like a spicy little barbecue. All I've been using is this tiny little Weber for a couple years now. And I do cook on the barbecue a lot, so I want to get a heaps better barbecue. All right. Gonna head down the auto store now, grab what I need, be back here and get fresh oil into this thing, and we'll fire it up and get it off the hoist. All right, been out and about, gone and got myself some Castrol Edge 2550. That's what Mitch said to run in it, so I'm gonna be running that. Also got an oil filter now. Gonna change the oil filter, get some oil in this thing, we'll fire her up. All right, she's finally back down on the ground, guys. We are going to hop in, fire up, and get some temp into it, and see how it's all running. Make sure we got good oil pressure and all that sort of jazz. Ooh, it's been a minute. Oh, always lose my thing. I still got to change the steering wheel to the GK Tech wheel, and get this dash mounted properly, which is on the list of things to do for this car, but we're getting close. Okay. Give it a pump. Oh, come on. It's 85, it's been a little while, so. Almost. There we go. She started. We're back. I wonder why that red light is on. Okay, the red light went off, so I believe we've got oil pressure now. Oh, a little bit, definitely cold. Alright, we'll let her warm up and move it out the front and get the bonnet and stuff on. Everything is looking good though. Is the missus home, Rob? Is there washing on the line? So test gear didn't work out. I blew the diff. Well, not blew it. If you see here, it's yeah, there's a lot of metal. Oh, that's off of it as well. So yeah, first test not so good. Too much grip with the new rear knuckles and broke the blown diff. Like, it still would move, it was just spinning one. So yeah, I do have another diff down here, but I guess I can pull this one out, see if it can be re-welded, because the diff I've got down the floor is a different ratio. It's a 3.3 instead of a 3.7. I'm trying to get hold of Mitch to find out what the ratios were like with this, but it could be a situation where the ratios are really good, could be a situation where the ratios are bad. So hopefully he'll get back to me soon and I'll work out. But I didn't really want to be doing a diff swap right yet because I'm waiting on a new rear diff hat from the guys at GK Tech. So with any luck they may have already sent it, but I'm not holding my breath at this point. I'd love to just get another diff in and make sure it's all good, but I know that 350Z diffs don't like being welded. I always shim mine. So we're gonna pull, I guess I'll pull this one out and see if it maybe can be re-welded. We'll see where it's broke, how it's been welded, all that sort of fun stuff. All right, diff's out. Didn't actually take that long. I think Rob went back, made a drink, come back pretty much. So I'm gonna go ahead now and bust the diff open. Oh, it's like properly welded too, so yeah, we're not gonna be able to fix this one. Yeah, it looks like it's properly welded, so can't really tell. Okay, so we ended up working out is, I believe that the R shaft, Mitch had an issue with this one other time when he owned it, and this R shaft had actually popped out and he just ended up jamming it back in. If you look at the end of it there, it's very, very average and second hand, which the way it was sort of working, or not working there at the end, explains a lot. So luckily I have spare V35 diff here, which is a 3.3 diff ratio instead of a 3.7. So it's actually going to make the diff ratios longer in this car. However, speaking with Mitch, he would sometimes use third at Archie. It was a limiter second or a mid third at Archie, where now going to a 3.3 should give me a nice meaty second around Archie and QR a nice meaty third, second and third there as well. So I think the 3.3 is definitely going to be the better ratio overall, especially with these gearboxes you don't want to be drifting in 5th and 6th really. That's why I'm also going with a 3.3 in my S13 convertible as well, to make the ratios longer, so you basically use 1st to 4th. So yeah, we're just having to drill out the, what do you even call that bit? The bit that the tail shaft's attached to. Yoke. And should be able to get it all pretty much back together. I don't know if I'll do it all tonight by any means, but yeah, just trying to get it all together. And I'm a bit grumpy because the weather said it was absolutely gonna like be crazy rain, and so far it hasn't rained, and I should be at the track running my business, but I decided to be responsible and not run because we're concerned about damaging the track, and so far it has not rained, but it doesn't looks like it's gonna, so maybe I made the right choice, maybe I didn't. A lot of people actually didn't look at the Archie page. I canned the event today at lunchtime, and people haven't seen the Facebook page, and you know, there's people sort of getting abusive towards us. Or I drove an hour, blah, blah, blah. Look, I apologize to you guys if you did drive a long way, but you do need to keep an eye on the event page because, yeah, we had to can it, so sorry guys. All right guys, it is later at night now. It never rained, so I'm pissed, but the new diff is in now. 3.3 diff is in. I just need to go and put the, hi Scarlett, nearly your bedtime. Just need to put my exhausts back on. Dump my diff fluid into my waste container, and I need to raise the front suspension a little bit more. I think I just miscalculated a little bit with my height on the front coilovers. The rear is sitting perfect now. Front, I need to just get a bit higher, otherwise I'm going to chew up those front guards. So get on to the rest tomorrow. We'll see you in a minute. All right guys, welcome to day 2 of this video. I'm ready to punch a weatherman in the head. Even today is meant to be thunderstorms. It is a beautiful day out. Just edited up one video for you guys. I do apologize in advance. I've been cutting and ending videos sooner or later than I had intended, and the way they've been working out in my head. Anyway, back out here, like I was just saying to you guys earlier, yeah, we are going to get these horrible exhausts back on. I may just try and hammer the bends out a little bit so they're not as like crap. And then rip the fronts off, get the suspension wound up in the front. We should be able to get this thing back down on the ground. And I think I'm going to head down the track and go pick up the green rock crawler. I want to bring it home just in case I end up going for a wheel this weekend, because I would love to take that thing for a wheel this weekend, and I need to go and pick it up today because there's speedway on this weekend. And then it'll end up being in tomorrow's vlog, but we've got to go see the 90 and hopefully bring it home today, but in tomorrow's vlog for you guys. So get straight on to ripping these front wheels off and getting the suspension wound up. I didn't film it. I didn't think it was going to start straight away. Literally, like the starter motor went chit chit, boom. She just fired straight up. Right, I got her off the hoist. Take her for a quick little spin now. It's a bit cold. I only just started it, but I'll take her for a little drive. See if the diff feels good, which there's no reason why it shouldn't. And get the old S13 up on the hoist. Man, I'm pumped. Really got to do something about my dash. Even just zip ties for now. Go again, street car. Actually, these ratios feel way better. I cruise along now in second gear. Not exactly sure how fast I'm going, but it feels like a nicer second. I think before felt a little bit short, so I'm happy with that. So I went for that little test drive. I come back, my neighbour Terry, he was a lifetime Toyota worker, used to teach all the Toyota technicians, so very handy bloke, knows a few things, including how stupid technicians can be, or mechanics, or people like myself who forgot to put the diff oil in. So luckily Terry came over and
You
basically
did put the oil in.
yeah, he's like, you did put the oil in, right? And I was like, yeah, no, I completely forgot. But what I have done is I've gone and got myself a marker, I've got sticky tape, I've got the tool to put the thing in, and that I'm gonna ride on that so I know next time I go to drive this car, I need to stop somewhere, grab some diff oil. So I'll do that when I do take this to the track. I'll grab the diff oil, but big thank you to Terry. That would have been probably another diff, and these diffs aren't getting any cheaper, but absolutely pumped on this car. The ride height is where it's gonna stay now. The front is a little bit higher, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It actually looks pretty damn good with the kit on it. Almost streetable. Well, I was just driving around on the street, but this ride height here, car's gonna work amazing. Just giving it a squirt yesterday before the diff blew, you could feel the back squat and the grip, man. So pretty excited to take this thing for a rip. Now I'm gonna put the S13 up on the hoist because there's gonna be some S13 content coming soon. And I'm gonna jump in an Uber and go see Russ and the JZX90. So overall, guys, thanks for watching this one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the store, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Peace out. See you later.